Yo, welcome back. You are now tuned in to TOD podcast with yours truly, Wess and Maurice, your homie, your brother, your friend.
Okay, I don't know about all that.
That's who I am, man.
All right,
That's who.
y'all hear this? Okay.
Look, you know what? Forget all that you talking. So, joining us, we have a very special guest host with us tonight. We are accompanied by the ever so lovely Ella Chase. Welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks for being here.
Glad to have you.
Once again, let's run this. So, how has your day been?
Busy,
Very busy.
as usual. Always busy.
Right.
There's not enough time in the day
Same
to do what I
here.
need to do.
Look, there used to be 24 hours. I think it's down to 16 now. I don't
Right.
know.
If
Maybe the anti-Trumpers are probably going to get mad because maybe Trump's trying to take hours away from the day.
Mhm.
He seems to be doing so much.
they are trying to do daylight savings time.
They are? I heard
To
they were
make
going
it
to get
stay.
rid of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how are they going to do that?
So there
It's
won't be
been
a time
daylight
change.
savings for like my entire existence.
Mhm.
So they're just going to, well, you know what? When you actually go back in history and think about how much they have changed the calendar, you know, already, there's pretty much, apparently they can do whatever they want. You know, they used to be 13 months, right?
No, I did not know that.
Yes, they used to be 13 months.
And they were all 28 days.
And they were
each.
all 28 days. So February is
Which
actually
makes-
the actual real
It made more
month.
sense.
Wow.
And October was actually the 10th month.
Exactly.
Or no, 8th.
Well, 8th.
8th. Yeah. Yeah.
October.
That's
March
what-
was the
that's what I
first month.
Really?
March is supposed to be the first month. So, yeah.
Interesting.
So imagine, we're actually, in actuality, we're not actually in year 2026.
Okay. You know what? Now it's not the time.
We're not going to, hold on, man.
Those rabbit holes are for another time.
Fine.
As if we have like 5 hours to sit here and
We
discuss what we
do.
want to
There's
discuss.
not enough time in the day to talk about everything that's inside of his brain.
But it's the rabbit hole, man. The rabbit hole,
No
We'll just have to do a
rabbits or
series.
we have to explore the rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
we
sometime.
need a series.
A series on the rabbit holes.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to buy me a series of foil hats, tinfoil hats to go with it. Yes, I'm gonna have a cowboy tinfoil hat, a beanie. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be very awesome. Wes, how about you, man? How was your day?
I was fine until I saw everything on social media bashing Trump, talking about how they need to get ICE out of Minnesota and it's just too many killings going on. And I'm just not, I don't know, like there's accountability, like be responsible for your own actions. You go out there with a gun, you're arguing and fighting with an ICE agent. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose. 9 times out of 10, you might get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Why play with it?
Well, listen to what you said, though. I mean, you said you're basically telling people to be accountable of their own actions.
Yeah.
Right?
So basically, what I'm trying to tell everybody,
which means they will have to govern themselves.
What? Okay.
Which means they won't need a government. That's why the government is here.
I mean,
to govern those who can't govern themselves.
So with that being said, who cares if there's a government shutdown if you can rely on yourself to survive?
Those who require the government to survive.
Who cares about
there
those
is.
people?
The
They need to
government
get
wants
their
us
shit
to rely on them.
Exactly.
The very basic form of government is the family. They want to break the families apart.
Yep.
But there is personal accountability.
Taking a father out the home.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it all started, but we also know that there was
Welfare.
an agenda. Yeah, there was all an agenda, why they implemented all of those programs anyway. But
But the
government
personal
believes-
accountability, like we have laws in order to protect us.
Right.
And we have constitutional rights.
Yes.
We have the right to protest.
Yep.
We have the right to carry a gun.
Yep.
It's against the law to obstruct law enforcement.
Correction.
That's true.
The right to bear arms.
Sure,
They got to use the word.
absolutely. That sounds good to me.
Oh, the radical libs? Okay.
No, but just
No, the radical
wording. The wording to bear arms.
Have a right
He did,
to carry his gun. He had the right.
but he didn't have,
With 2 loaded mags,
well,
I don't
2
know.
loaded clips.
I'm not sure what's said about
He had the
the,
right.
I'm not sure
If
what's
he-
said about the match.
if
Hey,
he
look, man.
didn't get caught, nobody.
My
would have
condolences to his family, but the the guy made a poor decision. He made a poor decision that day, and like, if I don't know, he just should have not been there.
And the thing is,
That's how I feel.
they seem to. Oh, go ahead.
No, he had the right to be there. He did not
Yeah, he
have the
did.
right.
But
The
let
woman,
me ask you this question: if there's a protest going down in Pensacola or Destin or anywhere in Florida, like Miami or whatever, are you going to participate?
well, it depends on what it's for.
She's in the
I have
area.
the right to, and
Yeah,
I
you got
also
the
have
right
the right
to.
to carry, to bear
You
arms.
have the
while
right
I'm
to
there.
protest and you have the right to bear arms, but
Yes.
are you going to?
Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Exactly. You?
It depends on the protest.
Oh, okay.
If it's especially in Miami, no.
So
If it's
what do you
nice.
want me to put on
If
your
it's in Miami.
tombstone?
He did.
Okay.
Okay, so if we're talking about Alex Preddy, he had the right to protest.
Mhm.
He had the right to bear arms. Nobody has the right to obstruct law enforcement. The
Period.
ICE agents are under a federal order to detain and deport criminal illegal aliens, and they were doing their job. And apparently from the videos, it looks like a woman was obstructing and impeding law enforcement. He pushed her down. The point where Alex Preddy made his mistake, his very unfortunate mistake, his very unfortunate decision, was when he went over to pick the woman up who had been pushed down by the ICE agent. Because at that point, he was obstructing the ICE agent.
Was he attempting to help her up, or was he helping
It
her get
looked
up?
like he aggressively pulled her up onto her feet. And then the ICE agent immediately started spraying them with pepper spray right in the face.
I saw that.
And Alex and the woman both jumped up on the sidewalk and turned around as quickly as they could because they're being sprayed in the face.
Right, right.
So it looked like he was trying to get away, like he was leaving, but he's actually just trying not to be sprayed in the face.
Okay.
And then the ICE agents grabbed him and tackled him to the ground. And
Is it because he interfered while the
Yes.
ICE agents they went after
but
him?
we don't know what he was doing beforehand.
Right.
We
right,
don't-
'cause
we don't
only
know
see
what
the
led
clip
up
from
to
where
that.
it started too.
He could
you
have
know.
been obstructing and yelling at them like he was 9 days earlier in another video that came out afterwards.
Oh, so someone went back in time, huh?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's known for.
Somebody
Hey, listen,
researched him as
This
much
is
as they
social
could.
media, bro.
Of course,
Come on.
they're gonna do their share of investigating.
Yeah, definitely.
So there were several shots of what was going on because everybody standing around had their cell phones.
Of course.
And so in one of them, it shows about, I didn't count the guys, 5 or 7 ICE agents on top of him, and I don't know what they were doing. I don't know where they couldn't just put his hands behind his back and arrest him.
It was like dog pile on the guy, and then so I think this is the video where I saw where there was a dog pile on him, and then next thing you know, gunshots went out.
Right.
And then they started scattering.
So later, another video, everybody's like, what happened? What happened? Then like later on in the day, or maybe the next day, another video emerged and it slowed down. You could see the ICE agent that got the gun. He reached in between all of those men, got his gun from his waistband and immediately turned around and ran. The gun, I believe, and my dad is a retired, he was a Vietnam veteran. He knows about weapons and stuff. My dad said that the gun must have had a hair trigger because any ICE agent knows not to have their finger on the trigger. I mean, I know not to have my finger on the trigger unless you're planning on shooting.
Of course. Right.
Unless you are going to shoot, you do not put your finger on the trigger. The ICE agent who grabbed his gun turned around to run away, and the gun went off. Alex Preddy's gun went off in the ICE agent's hand. He shot the ground.
Yep.
And as soon as he was right there beside all of these people, the ICE agent that shot Alex Preddy
Thought that Alex was the one that
Alex
pulled that
was-
shot,
yes.
and so he was a retaliation shot.
Yeah.
Or a reaction shot.
Yeah.
Not
So he
retaliation,
unloaded on
but a
him.
reaction shot.
Unloaded on him.
Yeah, I think it was like what 5? I heard 5 or 6
5 or
shots.
10.
Yes. Yeah, he shot to kill. Yeah. So
Well, okay.
it was like 4 or 5.
He shot to kill and beyond.
So the guy who grabbed the gun, I think he grabbed it with his hand in the trigger area and pulled, as because I mean, when you
He must have.
weapon, you grab it like
This
this.
is my point. Why are you fighting against ISIS? Why are you in their way?
Because they're in your face.
Why are you?
Because they're in your
interfering?
face.
They weren't in his face.
That's
And plus,
He got
he's
in their
anti-ICE. So he's anti-ICE for one. So he's
Okay.
going to be rebellious. So he's going to react in that way.
Well, they're
But-
probably paid. There's a lot of paid protesters.
There
And
are
Alex
some-
was at a different protest
another
in
rabbit hole.
Chicago. These videos are coming out. He quit his job. It turned out that he'd quit his job as he started acting weird. And he was probably
I've
a
seen the
paid
weirdness.
protester to
Everybody's
travel
seen the
around.
weirdness.
What I'm saying. I mean, is he a crisis actor?
Yes.
Mm.
It's coming. I think it's coming out that he is.
So I mean, one thing. Look, and in this day and age,
Keep in mind, we only got 45 minutes, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna keep my head in.
Okay.
Let me just keep my head in.
Okay.
Okay. Keep in mind, man, that in this day and age, you know what I'm saying, especially with the rise of AI, we've talked about this already.
Oh my God.
You know, you can't even believe half of what you see. Now you only can believe like a third
Right.
of what you see. And
When will it
almost-
come that we can't believe any of it?
That
Because
should be
what if
now.
this was all AI?
Right.
And
It could be.
and it
'Cause
was
we're-
created to start a civil war.
See, and it could be an AI. It could be an AI video of someone being wrongfully shot, and we could think that it's a real, because a lot of AI videos look very realistic. We see the comical ones that are floating about on social media that kind of give us an idea of the realism that AI can portray. But when something is on a television screen, television screen,
On the news, better not be AI.
Right.
If it's on the
but look, even if it's on the news, they'll push that too. And people are going to believe it's real because on the news.
remember who was it? The top I cannot remember his name, but the ads and the slogan was what defy illegal orders, do not obey illegal orders. What were they saying?
I cannot.
You do not have to
I think
obey.
I know what
You
you're
do not
I
have to
may have
obey
seen it.
illegal orders. Their message by saying that is that the Trump administration is giving illegal orders for ICE to detain and deport illegal aliens.
Illegal orders to deport illegal aliens.
Illegal orders. But that's what illegal orders. Why would top officials or elected officials be telling the public that? Trying to tell ICE that, or the law enforcement?
What order will be considered to be an illegal order?
There's not.
If it's an order
They're
coming from the
turning it
top.
around and they're making it, they're drawing the narrative and they're making people believe that it's illegal for ICE to detain and deport illegal aliens.
Hey, look, Trump is doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
He's doing what we elected him to do.
So we voted on it, and he's doing it. So, I mean, 17 million illegal immigrants came into our country in 20.
Flooded.
They flooded
And
it. in
17 million need to go.
2021, and yeah, they need to go.
They need to go.
I'm sorry for whoever has to hear
And
this,
due process.
but it is what it is. Shouldn't have came in illegal.
Now, I mean, think about it. If we illegally were in some other country,
They would
we would get
definitely-
murked.
Or
I don't think we would find our way back.
yeah,
wouldn't.
man.
We wouldn't find our way back. If I go on alley in Cancun on the weekend, I ain't making it back.
Try to go to Singapore.
So I'm gonna ask you again. What you?
Just right this time, because I keep. So yeah, ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. All of it is good. To Alex credit, my condolences to the family. But both of them made really bad decisions. Both days.
In fact, what we witnessed was actual and factual.
They broke the law. They broke
Because if he's a
in.
crisis
Bro.
actor.
Enforcement was in fear
Law
of
enforcement tells you out the car, what you gonna do?
get out of the car.
I mean, I'm gonna get it.
Thank you.
I mean, but
I've done it
I'm not
before.
being approached by ICE agents.
I
who's
have been
looking
told
to
to
Any
get out of the
law
car.
enforcement, for that matter. It could be a security guard. Get out the car. Yeah, yes, officer. Yes, sir.
But see, we were told, we were taught to be mindful when approached by law enforcement.
Is that being taught or just having common sense?
We
Both.
Oh, okay.
taught.
Might
I
be
think it's
both.
both.
It might be both.
It's a mixture of both. But in our case,
Because I'm sure there's some kids that are taught to, but they're like, oh no,
Yeah, they're just gonna rebel. They're gonna go against it. Yeah.
so there's some people who may have an upper hand, thinking that they are entitled to.
Right. Or just to defy and just be a smart aleck to the cop and
Right.
give them a hard time.
Thinking right. There are some who might try to charm their way out, and there are others who might try to strong arm their way out. But we were taught to be mindful, So, and I've been fortunate that anytime I was approached by law enforcement, that they were pretty respectful because I was pretty respectful. And I'll be approached, with them. I wouldn't say profile. Because I mean, the area where I was, they probably saw me from a distance.
Were you in a suburban area?
Not suburban. It was
urban
more
area?
urban than
More
suburban.
rural?
It was more urban than suburban.
Okay.
So,
And you said it's not profiling?
the law enforcement
It's definitely profiling.
saw me from a distance, and he saw me walking
Black
away.
guy with dreads? Yeah, that's a.
I mean, I fit the description.
Yeah.
So
Did you wear a white t-shirt?
Was I wearing a white t-shirt that day?
I just don't,
Yeah,
I don't
don't
see
either.
it that way.
I don't.
Yeah, I on a white t-shirt.
But I probably did. It wasn't a tall tee though.
Look, man, at the end of the day, law enforcement has to do their job.
They do.
ICE has to do their job. The people out there protesting don't even know what ICE stands for, okay?
In case of emergency. Yes, it is an emergency. We need to get these illegal aliens out of our country
It is an
ASAP.
emergency.
So
Yeah.
they took the time. They took Biden's term to flood the walls. So now it's time to reverse that.
If you don't
And
leave
take-
Sleepy Joe alone,
Hey, Sleepy Joe is hopefully he's somewhere taking a nap. A nice, long, needed
Well, they
nap.
did get him up to say some words about Alex Pray, about ICE in the situation. But so Governor Mills and Mayor Fry are given that same narrative. They're giving people the false, false security that they can obstruct and impede ICE.
It's amazing how
So it's probably their fault.
probably.
so
Now it's amazing how a country can vote for a president, and there are also those in that same country who are bashing said, but majority of the people voted for the president that is now in place, and we seem to hear more from those. There's a lot more hollering going on by those who are
Right.
hit. Those of us who are in favor.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. They're getting news coverage.
Yeah.
And they're ranting and raving and protesting, and they're obstructing ICE and process. There's videos of like women in the middle of the street. I saw a compilation, and they're all fat white women. Some of them with blue hair.
Whoa,
Oh my gosh.
whoa.
She said it. She said it.
They're standing in. One of them is standing in
Call them how you
front
see them.
of the cop car,
Okay.
and the cop car. She's in the road, so he's
But hold on,
driving.
she's exercising though.
Well,
Exercise.
Yeah, she's standing. I mean, that's an exercise,
against her
right?
will, she's running backwards. Yeah, she's running backwards,
Okay.
saying, "Oh, like she's scared that she's going to get run over."
Yeah.
But she's in the road, and the cop is driving, and she's pushing on the car, running backwards so that she doesn't get run over.
As if she was trying to stop the car.
Yeah. Yes.
So what
Can Respucia stop a car?
she might.
Respucia might stop a car.
She wasn't quite heavy enough.
Not Respucia big. She was just semi-thick.
Semi-thick.
She was
Of
a big one.
course.
She was a
Of course
mini.
she
She was
is.
a mini cow.
Because that's
a mini
his-
moo.
A mini moo.
That's who's doing, that's who's doing these protests. Is, I think the majority of them are like overweight white women with hair.
And it's hard to call though. When you really now see, look, let me just put my hold just a minute.
Not every single
we go.
one of them, they have the same mentality. They are defying authority. The reason we voted for Trump, one of the reasons was because he promised to deport illegal aliens.
Right, definitely.
So we have ICE in place. They're actually doing their job. And these emotional people who don't want law and order, they want anarchy, they want our borders to be flooded with people who don't belong here coming in legally. And
And like, yeah,
we
like
want law and order.
so like
We
why
don't
is it so bad in just why is it so bad in just one city? Why not the entire country?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
it's a patch test.
because of the fraud that was just uncovered at the daycare
By
centers, the
Nick,
Somali fraud.
Nick Furley, right?
Yeah. So that independent journalist went into the daycare centers and there were no kids.
I think
And
I
they're
heard
getting
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
there's been a bunch of money.
billions of dollars over the
Scamming,
past few
scamming.
years. And Ilhan Omar just became a billionaire last year. And then this fraud was uncovered.
Isn't that Somalian? The Somalians?
Yes.
That's a Somali, yeah.
And
It's
she's
the Somalians.
Somalian. And it's Tim Walz's state.
You know what?
No, there's
And
no
he is
rabbit
not-
hole about
and
that.
he's
That's
not
all
running.
factual.
He announced that he is not running for another term. He's probably about to go to jail.
See, they're trying to take them from the inside. That's how it is.
So all of this happened in the same state, and now these two people were killed
Yeah.
because they were obstructing, and officials felt like they were in great level, imminent danger, imminent death. They felt to be killed.
Right.
I mean, if you hear a gun going off, you know the guy's got a gun, and then you hear it going off,
Well, I mean,
trained
there was a lot of,
to defend yourself.
first of all, the commotion. The commotion.
It
You
was a
know,
lot of commotion.
one person who
It was
has a
terrible-
firearm, have a firearm to dogpile them like that, and that kind of confuses things.
It was
Anything
very
could have happened. Anything could have happened. Now, don't get me wrong. All right. I'm not going to sit here and pretend or speak as if our government is squeaky clean, because we know they have their own share of skeletons. There are some incidents that the government
tries to do right.
not do right. I'm saying they're the ones that started. You know, they're when certain riots happen, there are certain
Well, I think George
government
Soros
officials
is
that
around these riots.
that's
He's behind them. He's funding them.
funding the riot. I mean, because there'll be certain things that just be like out of place, ready to be used in case of a riot, like a pallet of bricks. You know, it's by a store, and then here comes something happens, and then hey, it's this pallet of bricks. Let me just take one and throw it in the window.
Yeah.
Right? You know, so what is a pallet of bricks conveniently sitting by the store for? So there are some of this stuff is promoted. Yes, some of it is promoted. Some of it is being pushed. You know, they want to get that reaction out of the crowd, because think about it, it's a game of chess, okay, and everything that they do is a chess move. You know, they already know how we're going to react. They just want us to react in that manner, just so they can further push whatever agenda that they're pushing. So I'm not going to sit here and say that we're anti-clean. I'm pretty sure he has his own share, but for the most part, there are.
Well, I was about to ask you, when you say us reacting to a certain matter, us who?
Us citizens,
Us
people, human.
Republicans, conservatives?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
It doesn't
Because-
matter. People. It can be those who are in favor of the protests. You know, want the protest to go left.
let me ask you a question. if you're trained,
I'm trained.
somebody's fighting, somebody's getting rough with you, your life might be in danger, and that person has a gun, right? And you are trained to shoot that individual because you know that your life is in danger.
I know for a fact.
For a fact.
Know for a fact that my life is in danger.
Yes, this
Not
person,
speculating,
this person,
not anticipating.
listen,
I clearly see this guy aiming a gun at me, is what you're saying?
not necessarily
No,
aiming at
he's
you,
being
but his
aggressive and you know
actions
he's got
are
a gun.
aggressive.
Right. Especially if he's flashing.
His actions are very aggressive.
Okay, he's got his hand on his.
He's yelling at you, he's calling you names, he's got his cell phone in your face, he's
I
just
mean-
being a brat.
What would you do?
I can't say what I would do.
Let
so
me
far
ask.
as,
Let
like,
me ask the
as-
chat. What would
as-
y'all do?
Yeah, we'll get to the chat, but it's one thing to say from the outside looking in, and it's another.
So
thing to
my
say
point
when you're
is,
actually in
my
the
point
thick
is,
of it.
is comparing their police department with ICE agents. Two different trainings, not the same.
Both
Okay?
are trained to kill, right?
Yeah, but they were both trained differently. That's my point.
And both might be like waking up on the wrong side of the bed, just ready to shoot
A
somebody,
lot of
right?
people are saying that the ICE agents are poorly trained.
A lot of police,
That's what
a lot of
And
officers
there
are.
was confusion in the way that they had him on the ground. It was,
The dog power was just too much, and like.
and then the one
confusion.
ICE agent that goes, grabs the gun, doesn't say, "Hey, I've got his gun," turns around, has his finger on the trigger, which is what ultimately
first
caused
discharge.
his death.
But
Right.
ultimately, put yourself in that situation and the time that officer actually had to.
Right. He
Like,
made
put
a
down-
split-second decision.
Right,
He heard a gunshot. He thought,
He thought.
Right. I mean, the one who
got
the,
him, so,
the one who made the shot, yes, he may have just, like I said, it might have been a reaction shot. He might have heard boom, ka. You know,
Exactly.
could have been one
I
of
think
those.
that's what, I think.
But he was actually looking at the target and paying attention to the target. He could clearly see that the target did not have a gun or aiming it at anybody.
Exactly.
So instead of him just like, oh, and then just ready to shoot,
He
then
did what he
he
was
shouldn't be
trained.
there then.
He did what
Because if anybody
He
was
did
to
what
wrongfully
he was-
discharge their weapon,
he
then
did
we're
what he
gonna
was
be like,
trained to do, bro.
of course, that everyone is trained to kill, but they ain't trained to keep a calm stick, making
No.
sure you're paying
And
attention
when you have
to
less
what
than
you're
5
shooting at.
seconds to make that decision, right?
He shouldn't have been close.
He shouldn't have been that
He
close.
shouldn't have been that close. Somebody else should have been.
You know
handling
who
the
shouldn't
guy
have been
in
that close?
Who shouldn't have been that close?
Alex Preddy. He shouldn't have been that close.
He should not have been that close.
That's
Either. He
who-
should have been somewhere minding his own business.
That's
You know-
exactly.
He should have been somewhere minding his own business. So he put himself in a position to be right. But at the same time, I'm not taking away from because he had the right to be there. Okay, so
But he
Alex
didn't
had the
have
right
the
to
right
be
to
there.
obstruct.
He didn't have the right to obstruct, but it just turned left and go that way. And so it is rather unfortunate that the outcome came to be. But if the person who made the death shot, was paying attention to what he was doing, he would have been able to look around and be like, oh, you had to go.
Yeah.
But he's
The guy who took the gun should have said, "I have his gun." He didn't do. He turned around and pulled the trigger.
Right. Well, I mean,
right there
we don't know if
beside
he,
him.
I don't know. We
Guns
don't
don't
know
go off by
from
themselves.
mishandling the weapon.
That
Guns do
actual
not go off.
that actual gun might have gone off by itself.
Yeah.
So
No,
like,
it went off
Because
because
it
of
was-
mishandle. It was mishandled by that guy, and
They could have
so,
had a hair trigger and he could have just tapped the trigger.
or he had a strong finger, saying to pull the trigger. So I mean, hey,
regardless, it was justified. Okay.
it would, of course, it was justified.
So with
It was
that
an
being said,
altered weapon. It was like
with that
something-
being said, let this be a lesson.
Yeah.
Let this be a valuable lesson. 2 people have been killed in less than a month messing with ICE. Leave ICE alone. Let them do their job. Stop impeding their job. Get out the way.
I mean,
Let them
especially
do
Stop
their
they
job.
are-
breaking the law
if
by
they-
obstructing law enforcement.
Especially if they are
Like,
actually.
if you're gonna protest, stay on the sidewalk. Let them do their job.
Take your guns, do your protesting, but don't impede or obstruct ICE
Don't
agents.
don't stop them from doing what it
Don't
is
throw things at them.
that they came
Please,
to
I
do.
seen some guy throw on me at a car.
I could have cooked that. That's a waste.
The best.
They threw
Right.
ice through like a smoke grenade or what they threw. Something that you throw
Yes.
and then it explodes.
Yeah.
Well, a girl she was fat and had blue hair. I'm teasing.
She was.
Yeah.
She needs to come to the
And
man.
she was going
And it blew up in her hand.
to blow up.
It's stupid prizes.
She made a
You just
very
leave it alone. And I'm going, oh no, I'm running away. I'm not being.
Their elected officials are telling them to fight.
Their elected officials have to
Tim
fight back.
Walz and Mayor Fry they're saying they don't want ICE. I forgot exact words that they said, but they're giving the citizens those false and that false belief that they can do that they can fight back. And
What did you say about not having to follow illegal orders?
Yeah, don't.
Right. Wouldn't that be an illegal order?
Yes, exactly. Yes. So they turned their own slogan around and started using it, but the people are obeying the illegal orders. It's backwards. They completely twisted their own thing.
So they're
I'm glad you
telling
picked
them.
up on that.
Right, because that's what it seemed as it fit. Because it's like the illegal order would be to step in and obstruct what ICE is doing.
That's what they're told to do.
And they're telling the citizens to fight ICE back.
Yes.
And yeah, that's an illegal order. And I don't have to follow it. So I am not. And see, look, that's probably a chess move.
But so you do not have to. You don't obey illegal orders. That is an unspoken
Right.
thing.
That's very vague too.
That
like
nobody
orders.
what is the illegal order?
Right.
And the illegal order that they're referring to, they don't verbalize this, but the illegal order is ICE being ordered to detain illegal aliens.
Okay.
It's not
illegally?
It's no.
Is it illegally?
No.
It's not
It's a
because they're
federal-
doing their job,
It's
right?
a federal order.
Could
ICE
this be a form, maybe a way of getting from his midterms, from losing on his midterm? Could that be what? I know it's not going to happen.
Right
but
now, after
They're
Christine,
always talking about getting Trump out of office.
the witch hunt is never
Never ever. There's always going to be some witch. I said
always. Well, they are. They're always drumming up and cooking up ways to incite the crowd when they're doing it, and ways to make the Trump administration look bad.
And see, that's the only thing that I can't wait for the Trump administration to get out of office, because I'm like, I
And-
want them to direct that hate to someone else.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I hate to say it, chat. The Trump administration's not going anywhere. Even when he leaves the office, it's not going anywhere.
I could only hope.
We got JD Vance coming,
I can only hope.
so
I mean,
it is what it is.
That's just JD Vance, but that's going to be his run, and we'll see what he does.
I was so amazed and impressed with everybody who Trump picked and everybody who he appointed to all these positions.
Yeah.
And we have a constitutional right to protest. I am not happy that anyone was hurt.
Exactly.
I'm saddened and grieved that they made the unfortunate decisions that they made, and they put themselves in these situations that they shouldn't have. And I think that Governor Walz and Mayor Fry have something to do with it, because I think they're giving people this false security
Right.
that they can go do that,
And
they can't.
right.
Cost them their lives.
It's just it's causing more chaos, and I think the thing is that because it seems like regardless, even if the citizens are, it's going to look, because why not? Because he's in office, he's an easy target. So,
Well, it looks bad because we don't appear aesthetic that these people using the word murdered. They're demanding
They
and
are.
insisting
We're not.
that they were murdered. They were not
That's insane.
murdered. They were obstructing law enforcement, and they put law enforcement in a position that they had to defend their lives. And they did. They're trained to do, and they will do it 100% of the time. If they feel that they are in fear of their lives or great bodily harm, they will use deadly force.
Right.
And
As
People don't-
any law enforcement agent would do.
and Tim Walz and Fry and Ilhan Omar and these other elected officials who want to make the Trump administration look bad are probably happy that these people got killed, because it's causing their side to get up in arms and protest more and cause riots and just cause all this commotion and confusion and emotion. People are emotional over it.
Yes,
Very
yes.
emotional.
And the government is playing on that.
So
Absolutely.
the same radical libs out there, so emotional that Renee Good was murdered and Alex Petty was murdered, didn't give two flying fucks that 114 million babies was killed last year.
We care about kids. We ain't talking about them.
Oh, what?
No, we're not talking about
Oh,
them.
okay.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are they not
What about-
human beings?
What about the kids?
Are they not just as poor?
What about
Renee Good?
what about the thousands of
Alex
dead babies found in this shipping cart 6 months ago?
No, I didn't hear about that.
No, you didn't hear about that.
But what about
I mean,
okay, what
I
about
didn't hear
the-
about that. Exactly.
I didn't hear about that.
the girl on the train, the girl from Ukraine, the little blonde young girl that was on the train coming in, got stabbed to death? I don't know if that guy was just crazy or if he was an illegal alien, but
Really crazy.
that was very emotional. I mean, I got emotional.
I haven't
It's
heard
just
that one.
devastating. I'm not happy. I don't think that anybody's happy that these people died. Even
No,
though
no,
they say, oh, we
no.
got what he deserved, I don't think they really believe that. I think they don't know how to articulate the actual logical facts of what's going on here.
Here's a fact, and I have to say it. If she had a gun on her, do you think she would be alive today? The woman that got stabbed in the train.
Oh. Actually, her back was to him. She had
Right.
no idea. I
Right.
think if the people who were watching it happen
Mhm.
and cared at all, they just sat there and watched it happen. They didn't get involved at
Right.
all.
Right.
And who knows, everybody on the train could have been stabbed to death if they
That's
all got
true.
involved. You
Maybe
know,
because we were raised to be all equal,
but if they had it,
egalitarianism. Maybe they thought, hey, she's fine. She can protect herself. You know, that's what everybody says, right? A woman doesn't need protection anymore.
oh, that's not true.
Well, that's what she claims. That's what most claim.
That's what all.
They choose the bear,
Right.
right? They choose the bear. The bear.
So women want equal rights. They,
Right.
you know, women
But
women
when it
are
comes
like,
down to
I
real
can do anything a man
situations,
can do. I don't believe
If it was, of course she's gonna run to the man.
Exactly.
And the man will be like, go back to the bear.
Exactly.
you don't need me.
Hmm.
That's what they say.
As a right,
But we know, and
But-
we know,
our reality,
Right.
we will protect the woman
of course.
because that's
That's
our job.
just in
That- That's what men are supposed to.
y'all are observant. You know, you have to wear surroundings. I'm watching the video and I'm like, I never saw this. I'm looking at this. I know who is sitting directly behind me, because I'll sit with my back to the window just so I have full view of the entire train.
Right. And like you're more aware now. Like
And
since
that
that happened,
girl,
especially.
that poor young beautiful girl,
She was all right.
she was just sitting there,
She was-
coming home
She was
from
like a 4.
she was
She was like
not
a 4.
well.
not in none of just no 6
No.
or 4.
Maybe with makeup. A 5.
She was cute.
She
She
said
was
she was
perfect.
okay. She wasn't no fat white girl with blue hair.
She
I'll
was
tell
a
you that.
beautiful thin
She was
blonde
beautiful.
from the
Beautiful.
Ukraine.
Blonde Ukraine. So
Ukrainian-
maybe over there, she
Ukrainian
was
women are pretty.
6. Some of them. There was just something about. She was a 4.
There wasn't really.
She's a 4.
There wasn't anything. There was no physical flaws in her.
No physical.
She
Well,
was
she says no physical flaws.
And But okay, her flaw wasn't aware of her surroundings. Poor little girl.
That was her flaw.
You know, I don't know if me or if I'm just like, I look around. I know
We
he's
came
around
up
me
in,
at all
at
times.
different times, you know. So
She's
there are
just
those
sitting on her phone and minding her own business,
because
doing absolutely nothing. A
for
crazy
some people,
demonic maniac behind her for absolutely no reason whatsoever stabbed him. And there were people stabbed her, and there were people all over that train watching it. They just watched it happen.
They're just as bad as the guy that stabbed her.
Were they just not registering what was going on, or were they just like, "Oh no! Oh my gosh! Someone's getting stabbed! Oh no! Someone's getting stabbed! Look at this! Oh my gosh! This is horrible! This is
I don't know what.
oh
they would
no!
do.
That's the world we live in
But
now, right?
honestly, okay, if you don't have a gun on you and you're in a metro and you see somebody getting stabbed with this big, strong, obviously maniac, would you get involved?
It
Or
could be
would
a,
you go
it
hide
could
in
be
a
a skinny
corner?
mini. It could be a skinny mini stabbing that strong
I'm
maniac.
like tall and big, so I'll probably knock him out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Somebody, if I register what's taking place, and then
I
you
don't know
come and
what
snuff
I
it.
don't know what I would do because
I grew up in an era where there wasn't cell phones.
Right.
So
And we do that.
Yeah,
We
so-
defend someone who, the less fortunate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But like I said, the world we live in now, oh no, someone's getting stabbed. Oh no, this is horrible.
if I
better post this so I can go viral.
I don't know what I would do, but if when you're in the moment and something just comes to you and you just act on adrenaline and you don't tell yourself I need to do this, you just
You just do it. Exactly.
Just like that ICE agent. That
There's
shot.
no thinking about
He
it.
just
It's
did
just
He did it.
your body
He's
just.
a spokesperson for Nike. That's all I'm saying. He just did it. You know.
Listen, man. He did what he had to do.
He
right?
did. He did. He did what he was paid to do. Because I mean, long as I remember, targets don't have. It's all center mass. I mean, that's all you notice. That center mass. No one's gonna be like, oh, kneecap. It's more like
An
headshot.
injured
Well,
person
it's
It's
is
like a
still
lot of
deadly.
lawsuits with the kneecap.
But I mean, not intent if you shoot below the waist, right? Right. If you're gonna do it right, right there.
That's what they're trained to do. They're not trained to injure.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I mean, that's one thing we just need to just be mindful. For any of you, really no one's watching us is going to get wrapped up in any of this ICE situation. But in the event that you just so happen to find yourself tangling with ICE, don't tangle with them. Okay, just kind of bad.
No.
Or obstruct them.
Hey, look, I'm completely opposite. I want all the Democrats and the crazy blue-haired fat white chicks out there to attack all that.
Continue
Continue
with what you're doing.
Please.
And keep interfering.
Put that fat ass belly right on
You
the
want-
ice agent.
Keep
Let's
getting
go.
right in front.
Make sure your roots aren't blonde or black. The roots have to be blue too.
Your roots have to be blue.
Your roots have to be blue. Or, no, not purple, because I like purple. Or red, yellow,
Red
or
is
green.
red means you're meth addict.
Not burgundy, because I like burgundy. So burgundy's actually pretty good. Blue, definitely green, even though I like green, but definitely green. Yeah. And what else with the septum piercing too? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even though I like that piercing, because I'm a Taurus, but
We don't need to know your sign, bro.
too late. Sorry, I'm already doxxed. I'm a Taurus. I like long walk and eat candlelight dinners with my loved one. So speaking of ice, I need ice in my bill.
Yeah, in your belt.
Ice
Ice
in my bill.
in your belt.
Yes.
It needs ice in your belt.
I need ice in my bill. Anyway,
Law
so
enforcement is never lethal until you obstruct them with a gun.
they get
When
mad.
you're carrying a gun and you're obstructing people, that's when it becomes lethal. That's when it became lethal with good and present.
And see, and all of these rules, and rules are usually implemented after an incident takes place.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it seems like first of all, not too familiar. I'm not too familiar with how long ICE has been around. How long has ICE?
Was
been
it under
thing?
Barack Obama? I think it was under him. I'm not
It
sure.
was. Yeah.
So Obama brought.
And did you know ICE killed 56 people under Obama's campaign?
I didn't.
Did you? You didn't know that?
We didn't talk. We talked about during my memory of Obama's reign was a lot of other killings taking place during.
Okay, that goes back to your question is, do you think that this happened or do you think that they're going to use this to make the Trump administration look bad? It happened under Barack Obama and they didn't use
And
it
no
to
one was
make
saying
him look
anything
bad.
about ICE.
You know why?
Because no one was against Obama.
Exactly.
Right.
The Democrats were
So
in
of course,
Because
anything that happens under Trump administration, they're going
the
to.
conservatives don't
Magnify.
riot and protest.
No,
like
we
they
don't do that. We don't do
But a
that.
lot of
We don't
stuff
walk
took
the
place
streets.
under Obama's reign. A lot of killings, a lot of murders, a lot of shootings.
We're too busy with our jobs and with our families. We
We're
don't
not
have
that
time to go out.
I don't think we're that busy.
I am.
I'm definitely that
I
busy.
mean, we're busy enough to at
You
least,
never gonna see
to at
me
least
out there
look at what's
protesting
going on in
at all.
social media.
I got way too much stuff to do, bro.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm like, oh, that's happening? Okay, I'll watch it on the news.
exactly. And then you move. That's what I'm saying. You at least take the time to acknowledge it, and then you
No,
go
as
on.
I'm driving away from wherever I'm at, I'm just gonna go the opposite direction.
Right,
Some big ass crowd walking that way, I'm going that way.
right. Because ICE is over there.
Whoever,
Or, who knows?
it don't matter.
Well, you just don't want to be in the
I
crowd
don't
with those
wanna-
crazy riders.
Yeah, I
Just
don't.
obstructors.
Not gonna happen.
Well, they're screaming, obscenities and just,
And like I said,
it's
and
not
I think
organized.
there's a section of the government that kind of wants that reaction. Because I think overall they want
Yeah, they want a
enforce
reaction. They do.
they want to
It's
enforce martial
almost-
law at one point. At some point, they want to enforce martial law.
Would that have been a bad thing?
Yes,
Why?
martial law is like COVID all over again, but worse.
Yeah,
That's when they
for
take
one
away your
city,
rights.
for
Right.
one city. Who cares? One city that
No,
don't.
not martial law for once.
Yeah.
What
I'm not
exactly
saying-
happens during martial law?
Well, I mean, everything pretty much other than things
You
get
can't
shut
carry
down. Right? There's
There's a
curfew.
curfew, yeah.
There's usually curfew.
You can go to work and you
Of
can go.
course, businesses are going to shut down soon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's only a certain time of day to be out, certain time you got to be there. So I mean, she's
Honestly,
basically been told when to come and go.
hey, look,
Well, if there's so much violence going on and people are being killed left and right, then that might be necessary
Yeah.
until they go in and clean it up. But they need to go in and get the criminals.
We are so ungoverned. Aren't we glad we have a government to govern us ungovernables?
Some people are. I mean, they want anarchy. They do want it.
Enough of it, but apparently it's enough of us for that this government has to exist.
The
because we apparently-
defund police. Well,
You can't really trust your neighbor if something was to take place. I mean, maybe your neighbor, you probably know them well enough, but for a lot of us, I mean, like the movie, what's that movie? Purge. Those Purge movies,
I didn't see it.
like something
see it.
like
I'm not
the
gonna waste my time watching it.
Is
I haven't
it about
watched.
martial law or?
It's that movie where they say they legalize, like crime is legal for 24 hours.
Like in California, where it's actually legal to steal things.
Well, I mean, if you're trying
Did
to
they
get,
repeal that?
if you need a can of peas to cook for your family, okay.
Can of peas. I
I
want
get
some
that.
gold jewelry
How
and
about
clothes,
get a-
man.
How about get a job? Why you can't just get a job, bro?
Because they're robbing the store. I don't want to get a job here.
Why?
Because this place, I'm going to get robbed.
Well,
I'm
somewhere
gonna get
else
robbed in
and
the
get a
Because
job.
I'm robbing the store right now. You think I'm going to come in and sign an application? Like, no.
At a
Fill out
job,
another
At
application
a job,
and
you're
get
told what to do and you have to be there at a certain time.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
when
true.
somebody tells me how to do my job, it's not my job anymore. That's the mentality.
Exactly.
They have to be somewhere at a certain time. They have to abide by rules.
A lot of
They have to,
chiefs.
they're told what to do. They're told when they did something wrong and they're told to redo it.
And
People don't want
really,
that. They would rather go steal stuff.
There's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Right?
Exactly.
So listen,
Or the chief might be bad. you know.
There are bad chiefs.
There are a lot of bad chiefs, but it don't matter. It's your paycheck. Get paid, bro, and go in that store and buy that can of peas.
But what if you're getting shortchanged because he don't like you like
It
that?
don't matter. You can still afford a can of peas. That's my point.
Yeah, I can afford
You
to
have
steal
to
it.
put forth effort.
I can afford to
in
put
any
that can
job.
of peas in my back pocket. Walk out the back door. And pick my check up along the way. What?
Hey, bro. I think martial law needs to take place.
Oh my gosh, not you for more martial law, really?
Are you
Really?
surprised?
You want to shut?
Are you really
You want to
surprised?
shut down? You want to shut down? You know
Shut
what?
that shit down.
Pensacola needs to be shut down. Though.
No,
Shut
but they do need
we
to shut
it all
down.
down.
They
Shut it
do need to shut down sanctuary cities.
Okay.
Sanctuary cities in the Bible, and they're like, oh, it's biblical. And in the Bible, sanctuary cities were where if someone accidentally killed somebody, it was an accidental manslaughter. The family would kill the person that accidentally, you know, as
Or like an eye for an eye.
yeah. So sanctuary city was for it who was genuinely repentant, very sorry because they didn't mean to do that. They would go to a
So they're
sanctuary city
remorseful.
so that they were remorseful.
Okay.
And they needed protection. So there were sanctuary cities, and it is biblical. What we have now with illegal aliens coming in to these sanctuary cities, that is not biblical.
Are those the same aliens that are claiming asylum when they get here?
Yes, they're criminal. Yeah, they're criminals. They meant to do what they did. They are.
So they're just lying to the
offenders.
system.
Yeah. Well,
I do that.
the system is saying
Yeah.
the system is saying it's okay.
I
This
do
is
it too if I
sanctuary
was a
city.
criminal.
Come on in. If you're a criminal, we're a sanctuary city. We invite you with open arms. We'll give you food. We'll give you
Right.
benefits.
Because what criminal cares about the law?
No, they want anarchy.
Exactly. Criminals don't care about the law. I'm gonna come in and
And
tell
all
you
of
anything you need me to tell you for me to get whatever benefits I need to get. Because I'm a criminal.
Here's the reality. If Trump didn't do what he has been doing, which is getting these illegal immigrants out of our country would therefore become a third world country.
Eventually. But they don't care about that. Let them worry about let the people worry about that.
No, I think honestly, the people in
they're gonna be complaining about that.
I think the people in Minnesota. I just think they need like a Snickers.
They do need to think.
Just get them a Snickers.
They probably just
They probably
You're right.
Hey,
It probably is their diet. There is a mental illness going on for one thing.
okay. Talk about
There's a mental illness.
Okay.
Alex Preddy quit his job a few weeks ago. His parents said he started acting strange. He was probably on medication. He's probably stealing medication. I mean, I'm just coming up. I haven't heard this, but he could have been stealing medication from the hospital that he worked at. There was another report that said he was struggling with his sexuality, like maybe wanted to be a girl.
He was what they call a LGBTQ.
But he was married. I think they got divorced. His wife said he's something terrible. I didn't read the whole story.
Oh my gosh. She caught him.
She caught him.
She caught
it.
And
she caught him with it.
And the video that surfaced after the video of his death, where he kicked the back of the ice car, he kicked the rear light out.
That's a car.
The red cover that covers the taillight, kicked it out and broke it. And he was screaming obscenities.
I saw that.
Screaming, calling them names, saying, "Come and get me, come and kill me, come and."
Oh, so he was antagonizing.
Yeah,
he was,
definitely.
He was asking for it.
Yeah. He
Oh,
was demanding.
okay. So he basically manifested his own death.
He did.
Oh, okay. Well,
He absolutely did.
all right, next topic.
Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren. All right. So
Pocahontas.
tell me more about Miss Elizabeth.
She is awesome, man. She is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed American Indian.
Okay. Wait a minute. Did you say blonde-haired, blue-eyed American Indian?
Absolutely.
So she's a $5 Indian.
That's how she got through college.
She's a $5 Indian.
What was on a college grant? What do you call it when you get money to go to college?
Okay.
Why
The
does
word
it
escapes
escape
me right
I know.
now.
Anyway, grant.
And scholarships.
Scholarship.
Aha!
She got an American
He
Indian
did it, y'all.
scholarship.
He did it.
Blonde hair, blue eyed Indian. Are you
Yeah.
hearing this?
I'm hearing it. But continue. Continue.
She's sharp, man. She got elected.
Okay.
Interesting. How can there become a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Indian?
Well, that's just it. It came
Yeah,
out
she's
later.
fine.
Her
She's a
parents
$5
said,
Indian.
her parents were like, we're not Indian.
Exactly. Is that like that one chick who trying to pass off as one of us?
Rules, commands, MCP server, sub-agent.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that
But trying to pass off as one of us, was it what is her name? What?
Well, there's okay,
Because
somebody,
she's fair skinned and she was passing off as one of us, meaning melanated.
I got your point. But
but
yeah,
she's
her
like,
family-
actually Caucasian.
Right.
Like her parents were
yeah,
Caucasian.
so many people acting.
She was like head of some sort of organization.
You know what?
Oh,
Like
yes, and
NCAA.
curly hair. Yes, I remember who you're talking about. But
You
I
know
don't,
what?
I wouldn't never remember her name.
I am a 4'5" Japanese woman.
Millionaire. And you're a millionaire.
Woman.
You are.
Yep.
And everybody
I
does
see.
favors for you, and you get to stay in hotels for free, and you get free airline tickets.
And free drinks now, because I'm in the clubs and the bars, and I'm a 4'5" Japanese woman.
Yes.
I am what I am.
Hey,
You can't tell me nothing else.
I gotta
With
respect.
tiny feet.
Respect me.
I gotta respect. Oh, not the tiny feet.
Yes. My 15-foot.
I see him.
My
I see him.
15-foot shoe is actually 4.
How much? Okay, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Hey, you know,
And they have to fit.
I have to
They have to
respect.
fit.
Don't give in to the illusion. He'll grow out of it.
Okay. I have to let him think.
Or I might just go protest.
Yes, Ming Ching. I
Are
hear
you
you.
gonna stand in front of a car and try to stop it and be pushed back, run
Yeah,
I
backwards?
would have,
Put
I would
your
have to
blue
gain.
wig on.
I would have to gain about 150 pounds. But yes,
Put on a
I
fat
would.
suit.
I'll put on a fat
Put a
suit.
fat suit on with blue hair.
Yes.
Yeah. And you gotta have cricket glasses. They gotta be like,
They gotta be bigger.
you know.
I can't. Listen, man. I love America, but there's just some people in America. I'm just like,
I think
It's
it's
the
mental. I think it's mental illness.
There's a lot of mental
I really do.
illness. It's the ungovernables. A lot of ungovernables.
I think they're putting stuff in immunizations.
I think that too.
I think that there's batches.
It's in the food.
that
It's
have-
in the water. Definitely in Flint. In the water.
Right.
In the food. In the drugs.
Yeah.
A lot. Because I mean, in their drugs.
There's a lot of prescriptions out there too. There's
Yeah.
what it's doing to people,
They want
especially
you all.
if you're taking them together. But I mean, I think that immunizations. I think there's certain batches, not like an immunization across the board. Say you get like the measles, mumps, and rubella immunization. I think they're putting stuff in certain batches that are affecting people's hormones, and I think that it's making men want to be women and women want to be men.
Hey, that's part of the agenda. That's a chess move. That's probably been that's been played.
That's a
for a
population
long time.
control.
I still can't see.
Where's Bill Gates? I need his number.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
He promised to control the population through immunizations and food supply.
he did. He did.
You have men
That's why
out here
eugenics even
that can clearly see their genitals in the mirror, and they call themselves a woman. Like they
It's
get
a
out,
mental illness.
like
Right.
Well, it's rebellion. It's
that's
rebellion.
yeah, exactly. 'Cause,
I
like, at this-
identify as a zebra.
not at all.
Zebra.
Zebra.
Is that have anything to do with zebra?
That's what
And-
zebra is.
My home,
It's rightfully pronounced zebra. So we
zebra,
just say zebra. We're American.
and we can get away with it.
Because we don't care.
Who pronounces it zebra? Namibians,
Those who actually have
South Africans.
where zebras reside, they say zebra.
Okay.
It's really just a striped horse.
Is it black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
That is a good
Very
question.
good question. Yes,
Yeah.
very good.
How do they get this?
How do they do it? How do they
I
do
go with albino.
it? Albino.
The albino.
Okay.
Zebras.
Zebras.
Yeah.
Zebras.
Very pretty.
I can't do this with you.
They can't be
Hey
tamed.
man,
I
stick
can't
with
do
it.
No.
Stick
I
with
am
it.
done.
Stick with
I
it.
am so
Keep
done
it going.
with you right now.
Keep it going. So
Listen,
I identify as a zebra. You identify as a 4 foot. You said 4'11".
I'm
Ming Zing?
a gazelle.
Whoa,
A gazelle.
you just gave me an extra 6 inches, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
4'5".
5. I'm sorry.
And please pronounce me as Mrs. Wess.
Miss Wesleyan.
Don't get into the delusion. He'll go out of it.
Wesleyan. Okay. I'm gonna call you
I
Lang. Can I call you Lang Lang for
I
short?
just painted my nails.
Can I call you Lang Lang for short?
You can call me whatever you want.
Okay.
As long as you buy me something to drink tonight. You gotta buy me a drink.
I gotta buy you a drink.
Because you're the man. Do it. Do it now.
I don't identify. I told you I was a zebra.
Okay, I guess
I'm not a man.
How's a
Zebras don't
zebra?
buy drinks.
I mean, we can all share.
We need to find a man who's willing to pay for drinks.
Matt, what's up, man?
I'm not even here.
There's that fourth wall talking.
It was the fourth wall.
Yeah, man. So yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are
here.
TOD.
TOD.
We have Ella Chase
Ella
in the
Chase.
building. Appreciate you showing us so much love tonight, giving us all your insights and
Expertise.
I loved it. I want to do it
Did you?
again.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
we gotta
Yes.
get it back.
We're gonna
We
have
gotta
it
get
back.
it back.
Yes.
I hope so.
Hey, for the record, don't not see me in public.
Don't
and
not.
call-
Don't not do it.
Don't not see
Don't
me.
not do it.
Don't not see me in public and not identify me as a 4.5 Japanese woman. Okay, I want you to call me Miss Ling
Ling Ling.
Miss Ling Ling from now on. Okay.
So Ling Ling.
Yep.
So how the rest of this evening?
You better not call me Ling Ling next week.
It's gonna slip.
Introduce Miss Ling Ling.
It's gonna slip. I'm like, hey, Ling Ling. It's like, my bad, Ling. But
It
yeah,
kind of flows.
it do.
Ling Ling.
It do.
Should I make a
I
rap?
might call you Ling Ling.
Should I make a rap
You
song?
need
I like
merch.
it.
I need some merch.
You need merch. You gotta merch. You gotta
I'll be
solidify.
Ching Chang.
How many of y'all
I
gonna
think
buy
that's
this?
that's kind of too close.
I'm just saying.
That's like borderline.
Ling
right
Ling, Ching Chang, and
Zebra.
Fu Fang.
there. And zebra.
Zebra. There you
Zebra.
go.
Zebra.
Zebra.
Yes.
Zebra. Zebra.
Zebra.
Zebra.
I'm gonna go with zebra.
Zebra.
I'm a zebra.
Listen,
Yeah, we're gonna go with zebra.
get breast implants, a BBL,
A BBL
and lip injections.
and lip
And you're gonna
injections.
see all that next week.
You're
Ling Ling gotta be fire, man. Ling Ling
gonna
gotta
be a
fire.
baddie, huh? I think gonna be a baddie. Lily gonna be a baddie. Hey, yeah,
Listen,
okay.
I
Mm-hmm.
am Ling Ling.
I'm Lily. Okay.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Almost. I need one more go through. You gotta practice. You gotta rehearse. Get the phlegm out your throat. There you go. There you go.
I
And then take the bass out your voice.
I'm trying. Shit is.
No, you ain't
This
trying
is
hard
a-
enough.
You know what?
That's
I need
amazing.
estrogen.
You do.
That's what
You
I
need some estrogen shots.
You need
Yeah.
some music to you say.
Right in your ling lings. Directly in the source of the ling lings.
I think I'm good on that.
No. If you're gonna cross the fence, go all the way over the fence. Don't be straddling it.
Hey, look, man. There's a special medication for anybody that thinks they're not who they are in the mirror. I advise y'all to take it. And with that being said, y'all have a great night.
What was you gonna cut like that?
Yeah. Why not?
No peace out. No, make sure you like, subscribe, share. You
They
know.
do that anyway.
Thank you for joining us this evening. We look forward to you coming back.
Well, she already said she's coming back.
She did say she was coming back. We just had to, reiterate.
You know what? Get out.
You know what? I don't have to take this. I'm walking off set.
Rage quit.
Rage quit. Hey, TOD. Hey, thank y'all for joining us, man. Thank y'all for being here with us this evening. Thank you, Chase.
Thank
Ella
you
Chase
so much for
joining
having
us.
me. It was a lot of fun. It was a great conversation, and I think we actually discussed some really important topics of the day
Yes.
that need to be discussed and in a logical and sound point of view.
Exactly. And we need more. We need
And
more
to
of that.
discuss actual facts of what's going on.
Exactly.
And if anyone does not have if anyone can think clearly, you can clearly see what is going on.
See, thinking clearly is not, it's almost like common sense.
I know, and
Common sense
nobody
is
has
in
common
common.
sense anymore.
So I mean, people can see what you see and just have a total different.
They have an emotional.
Y'all do
They're looking at
realize
it.
that 54% of America cannot read past the sixth grade level. Y'all do realize that 54% of America is 70% below on the IQ level.
And some of them are in office. Okay, some of them
No,
are in
those people are
office,
slick.
and some of them are in law enforcement. So
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
exactly.
So, with that being said, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. So, yeah.
With a lot of unity, there's
Start-
a lot that we can do.
Would you,
But that's a whole nother topic.
would you like to give anybody a shout out? Any books they can read, maybe to build their knowledge up? Maybe you can say it. They're not going to
Read the Bible.
Oh,
She said it.
you know what?
Read the Bible.
She
Get
took
some
it
common
there.
sense.
That's a
Read
whole
the
nother
Ten
topic.
Commandments.
That's a whole
Read
nother topic.
Psalms.
How much time we got? How much?
I don't know.
Go to a Bible
10 more
class
seconds?
at a church that actually teaches.
She said.
Man, look,
Because that's where you're going to get the truth.
is it the truth though?
The Bible.
This is so good.
Oh yeah,
This is
it's
so
the only truth. It's one and only truth.
good.
God's
Which
the
guy?
creator of the universe,
Yeah.
the one who sent his only begotten Son to die for us and raised again after 3 days.
It's definitely the truth.
Is it the truth?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me ask you a question.
It's where we get our.
If
It's
you
where
don't
the
think
entire.
if you don't think it's the truth, how was the universe created?
You're just rebellious if you don't think it's the truth.
Well, that's a rabbit hole.
How was it created?
I mean, well, all of this exists.
God's word.
Let me explain. All of this exists because we are observing it. It
No.
only exists because
No.
we are observing it.
Everything exists.
Actually,
because
everything
God
exists.
created it. And there's sin and evil in this world, and God allows bad things to happen. And the one and only truth is the word of God.
Right. You should, right. So see, right. So you sense the confusion. You sense the confusion, right? So more questions.
No, I understood
are
what she said.
raised.
I understood
it too.
what she said, but
I understand it too.
what you don't understand is that everything that is happening has already happened. Okay. So with that being said, like the universe was created by God. Okay. There had to be some
God
being.
thought
There had to be
create.
some
create.
had to be some invisible being creating all of this physicalness, right?
We can't understand it.
What makes you think he's invisible? Or she's
Oh, what point about?
I'm not
God.
doing this
Okay,
tonight.
because
God
we can't, right?
God is invisible,
Exactly.
but
I'm
he's
not.
omnipresent. He's everywhere, and
Exactly.
he's omniscient.
Right, exactly.
You know where God's at?
In front of me.
Exactly. He's in you.
And
That's
in
where
front of me.
God's at.
And in front of me.
No, God's right there, bro.
Exactly. And in front of me. Because if he's right here, then I mean he's right there.
He's omniscient. He knows
Exactly.
And that means he's
everything.
right there.
Exactly.
And that means he's right there.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, with that being said,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, God's real, bro.
Okay.
Get over it.
Okay. I'm opening up too.
That's him and his rabbit hole talking. I mean, no, that's a whole. Trust me. Don't wanna get into it. Me and him debate about this 3 to 4 times a week, and he loses every time. But still, we still debate.
It's going to be debated. Okay.
Cross chain tomorrow.
For what?
Swear it.
Okay, I'm aware on my OnlyFans.
We are on TOT,
T-O-D.
the one and only podcast in Florida where you're going to get the real, raw, authentic versions of Maurice, Wess, and our guest.
Ella Chase.
Ella, Chase, here with us this evening. So thank you once again for
Thank you
being
for
here.
having me. It was a great conversation.
I still want you to get out.
Great topic.
You know
to
what?
talk about.
Rage.
Great.
Shut all down. Shut it down.
Thank you for
All right,
watching
everyone,
this episode of TOD.
Yeah.
Oh, she took
One more
over.
time. She
She's the
did take
co-host.
over. She might take my spot. I got gentrified. I'm taking my spot back, damn it.
We want to thank our host, Wess Maurice,
I just got
I'm the
demoted
guest
to
host.
co-host. Damn it.
Ella Chase. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank everyone
Yes.
who likes, subscribes, and hits the
So
notification bell.
like and share.
Share the video,
What am I
subscribe
talking for?
to the channel. And we want to thank you for watching this episode of Topic of the Day. TOD. Bye-bye.
I can't stand you, Wes, and I want my pay.
You ain't getting paid nothing.